Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Osmo's back. Osmosis chain has been restored. Hit, I think, 11 o'clock my time. Was that a good thing? Yes. Yes, it was a good thing. So I was just going to do uh, Osmo is back video, but maybe we'll do turn it into a down or done. Uh, it's down. Obviously, it's down. Don't take my word for it. You can kind of see it right there. So yeah, clearly Osmosis is down, but no, man, it's far from done. It's not a personal thing for me. It really isn't. It's not that I'm hyping or pumping the coin. I don't care what you do with your money. You do you, bro. But for me, I know for an absolute fact that there are at least a dozen new L1s that are going to be onboarding into Osmosis, and there's some big names that are coming. So I'm more than happy to wait this one out. It price wise, it really hasn't done anything spectacular that the rest of the damn crypto market hasn't done, particularly the altcoin world, which is crashing about 90%. I mean, it has been a slow, laborious, brutal hit coming down here, but it's there now, so we can fear, we can tear, we can jeer, we can do anything that we want. But the simple fact is that the price is now sitting at about 91 cents, down from approximately $10, give or take, where it was at its high. Now, that's not unusual for any DEX, for any of the DEXs that are sitting over here on Cosmos. The locust swarm will descends on a dex, and it pulls out all the liquidity, and then it moves on to the next dex and the next dex. I know this because I do this. So I'm not pointing my finger saying, hey, you're doing a bad thing. I'm saying you're exercising smart money and a decent strategy. But Osmo is still one of my very long-term holds, so I'm not going anywhere. And when you're down 90% on it, what's it matter now? That's kind of where it is what does it matter now? I would still prefer to acquire Osmo tokens. So I will continue to maintain my liquidity over in the liquidity pools. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not converting some of this to USDC right now, because I am. It's the safest money in crypto right now, and where I what I mean by stable tokens is stable cryptos that are built to have a stable environment of a dollar peg. But keep in mind, these are still cryptos, and if it's mathematically possible for this thing to depeg and crash over a long enough time span, I want to say that it probably will. So even in my stable cryptos, I'm diversified. I'm spread through USDC, through Frax, through DAI. I don't really like DAI, and I have some Tether. I don't really like Tether either. But it's just in my interest to spread these things around. I don't mind paying the extra swap fees to do it. But yeah, I that's pretty much where I'm putting a lot of my earnings lately. And you know what? I'm not the only one. I took a look at CoinGecko this morning, and between the top four stable cryptos, total value is about $135 billion. Now, for reference up there, it's getting real close to Ethereum complete market value. So everybody's doing this right now. I mean, at least almost as many people are investing in stable tokens as they are investing in actual products over here. So that should be a pretty good warning shot to pretty much any investor out here. And it's a matter of just picking your poison right now. We have some other economic shots that are absolutely coming our way, and I saw it talked about on the podcast Discord, and we were discussing, is it going to be a half-point interest rate hike or a three-quarter interest rate hike? Now, I'm saying three-quarters of a point is what's coming our way. It has to. The CPI has been increasing month over month over month, and the only way to stop that is to increase interest rates and claw some of this very easy money out of the system. If they don't do that, we're going to hit to a point where there's nothing left to rebuild on. It's a crash currency. Now, just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't happen, and just because it hasn't happened here doesn't mean that it's not mathematically possible for it to happen. So keep that in mind. I'm The price, I'm pretty much this is about what we were expecting. I was discussing this on the live stream last night, and I knew it was going to be under a buck. So I think it's probably in the ballpark. If if it holds, if the market holds, if Bitcoin holds, Osmo's going to be just fine. Rowan's going to be fine. Fat, all of these are going to be just fine. Uh, when we have if the market continues to sell off, meaning if the Dow continues to sell off next week, Bitcoin, there's no way it holds. There's no way it even holds 27. I mean, it's coming down. So be advised, I guess. I'll just kind of leave it there. Be advised. The Osmo chain is fine, man. I'm not happy that it occurred, but I am happy that they were at least made aware of it and shut the chain down. You gotta close the bank. I mean, sometimes you just have to do it. Again, not thrilled about it, but it happened. So we press on. I still like what they're doing. I still like what they're bringing into the Cosmos. So I'm gonna stick with them. But it's your money, so you do you, bro. That's all I have on this one, guys. I wish there was better news, man, but I'm just not seeing any right now. So gird your loins. We've all been through crashes before. This one might be pretty damn intense, but we've all been through them before, and we will go through them again. This is crypto, and this is what happens, particularly when you have a legacy world that is just sending endless amounts of bad news to anything that touches the financial world. So this is it. This is what we have. If you can't make it across, smile as you go under. That's all I got for this one, guys. So until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.